I really didn't know the answer to this, so I wanted to see for myself. So the only thing I knew to check without firing the car up, I've actually got a halfway tore apart right now, is to use the TPS sensor. So as you can see, I've got the TPS on the physical dash, which is directly off the CAN bus. And I've got one of my old iPhones here. This is an iPhone 13, so it's not even the latest one. It's 3-4 years old now. Wirelessly connected, as you can see, to R5 over there. And you can see TPS right below my pinky there on the dash, and it's the center bottom digital readout on the actual phone here. So I'm gonna work my throttle here a little bit. So you can see it's actually pretty responsive. I mean, I don't know how much, for a wireless connection, how much faster you would really want that to be. So now notice my IAT, it jumps around. It's one of the really high temp Rife sensors, and they don't really read that great below about 100 degrees or so. This is a methanol hot air car. So let me put the IAT on one of these channels here. So in order to do this, you basically, let's take this one, select channel, and this is hard to do one-handed here, IAT. Yeah, good old keyboard auto-corrected to is. There we go, intake air temp. So, get this. Geez, I swear, if anything, the actual phone is quicker and changing more rapidly than the dash on the car is. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, you can see it's pretty dang responsive. So I think that pretty well covers it. A tablet, you can use an old phone. I mean, this works with both Apple and Android based. So if you've got an old, phone or tablet or something sitting in a drawer that you don't use anymore, there's no reason that you couldn't mount it, on a steering column or in a gauge display or background, in a dash or something. I mean, honestly, after seeing how well this works, I'm probably going to put this, whether an old phone or an old tablet that we've got, I'll probably put one of those in my street car just so I don't have to spend $1,000 on a dash. So yeah, so I guess the other cool thing, let's see if I can set this here so I can touch it while I'm filming this. So this is just a gauge display. So if you want to actually adjust the tune, you can actually go through here. This is all the different gauges and stuff that it has. But you can actually go to settings here, and it's got it categorized, vehicle information, sensors, fuel tuning, ignition tuning, so on and so forth. It even has an oscilloscope feature, all the Nexus stuff, anything on the new NSP software has that. So I don't know if the Elites have that or not, but I know the Nexus ECUs do. But anyway, so like say I want to, we're in the staging lanes, and they literally just prepped in front of me, and I don't have my laptop, but and in my case, I've got page up and page down here on my keypad that I can, cycle the tune up. But let's say you don't have that set up and you want to increase the boost level. So you go to engine functions, boost control, closed loop, target pressure, and it literally brings up, a boost table. that you can physically edit. Now obviously this is a huge table on mine because I've got it in 1/10 of a second increments on the race timer, and I've got this position right here that I reference the tune-ups with are here on this axis right there. So you know, I've got the all of it tune up here, and that's target dome pressure. So this thing takes about, I don't know, probably almost double the dome to make the boost. It's really priority wastegate or whatever, so it's not 1-to-1 obviously. But yeah, say I want to edit this, you know, you can, obviously if it's a street car or something like that, it's not going to be this big of a table, but you can literally just double click or hold down on it, I guess it is. No, actually down here on the bottom right there, it's a plus and minus, and then you got to linearize if you want to highlight cells. So yeah, you can literally add, subtract, do whatever you want to from right here. So I mean, anything that's in the ECU tune, you can manipulate here. So say I want to go back. Oh, there we go. Go back to engine functions. You can mess with idle. You can mess with engine protections. Say I want to bump the rev limiter up. You know, you can change all that while you're here. I mean, it's literally limitless. Whatever you can edit in the actual, on the laptop, you can edit here. I mean, I can even go to the main VE table if I wanted to, or target lambda, or whatever it may be. If I even injectors, you know, I've got 16, well actually 18 injectors in here. I can even access the actual injector data on here. The firing angle, short pulse, flow rate, dead times, you know, main fuel table. You know, you can scroll across, check out all that stuff, and edit away as you need it. The cool thing, it actually, for certain tables, it actually gives you a live reference of where you're at currently too. So even if you don't have a laptop, your laptop died, and you know, you've got your girlfriend driving the car down the road while you're in the passenger seat, you can sit here on your phone and look at, you know, certain settings and, you know, see live where you're actually at in the map. So, you know, it's, like I said, it goes way above and beyond what the little handheld Terminator X controller can do. And it, like I said, it doubles as gauges. So, you know, say I want, let's do that one. It gives you your 2 gauges and a few digital readouts down here. If I want to go back, let's do this one. That one gives you a few lines with a single gauge and 3 on the bottom. Now, it is a little bit limited, so like you can adjust certain things. You know, like display min and max. You know, you can't really change colors and customize it like some people might want. But, you know, for the grand scheme of a free app that you don't even have to pay for, and it live connects and edits and displays live data fairly quickly. You know, you can see there, you can kind of watch my foot down there. I mean, I don't know what else you could really ask for. So, trouble codes. Yeah, I've got some errors on here that I've got some stuff unhooked. So, yeah. Yeah, DTCs, it's got trouble codes just like a factory ECU would. You know, it's hard to beat. You can get all this for $1,500 in a Rebel, and, you know, obviously with one of your own devices. So